Hello, everybody. Here we are, we're back. And of course, as soon as I start, I forgot that, I just remembered that I gotta turn on my light. So, 2 seconds. Alright, we're good. Alright. I don't know why I'm tired, but I'm tired again. So, but we're just gonna figure out something to do. I don't know. I honestly didn't really have a plan again. I want to get like alerts up or like overlays up so that we can still collab with this Mix It Up bot. Um, but I gotta figure that out. All right, and requires me to. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it yet. To be honest, I don't know what I want to do. I'm at that feeling where I like there's stuff that I would like to work on, but then it's like I don't want to work on it. Just annoying. Here's what I can maybe say. What about what if I open up my old voxel game? See if we can do something about it. I don't remember exactly what I was working on last time, but it's already all set up, has a game going. I'd rather do something there than have to restart it, which is what I was gonna do. But you know, let's say this is that. Yeah. So there's that window. And then we got another window capture. Okay. And then I'll do that. There we go. So, yeah, this game is what I currently have. I gotta move myself a little bit. Right. I need to make some more Stream Deck stuff to move myself left and right without making myself smaller and stuff. Right. You know what, maybe I'll put this stuff over there. Because chat's over there. So I'll put this stuff there. And then move these two over here. So the chat is covering that up instead of me. Alright, perfect. This is my game that I made at the beginning of the year. Like, spent like maybe 2 months on it or so. Oh my gosh, it's not bad, but a good 500 around 500 FPS, 300, 200, something like that. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. And then this activity can be a little bit bigger too. Yeah. Oh, I need this one to go down a bit. Right, I should do it. Right, so yeah, this is my thing I was working on. I need to, I don't remember what I need to do exactly right now, but I think I was trying to work on terrain generation because right now it's just a bunch of nonsense. Well, there's some biomes technically, but like for example, we have a gravel beach that I'm standing on right now. Which is, this is what this block is right here. This is gravel that I'm looking at. So we have a gravel beach biome. This is an ocean biome right here. You can see it kind of just like goes down abruptly on different levels. Even further down here. Oh yeah, and further down. So this is pretty good. I like the underwater stuff. I'm trying to work on that a bit more. So right now we're at 13 Y level, 12 Y level. And this is Deep Slate. And then up, well, the water level is 128 Y level. So yeah, there's those biomes: ocean, gravel beach. I have a sandy beach, I believe, over here. This is like sand right here. Yep, sandy beach here. And then I have plains biome, and then windswept hills biomes. But okay, I remember now. Since it's been a long while since I worked on this, the windswept hills kind of, they really blend in with the plains biomes. Like the hills, these hills are supposed to be a lot more hills-like rather than plains-like. So, but yeah, so that's what I was working on last time. I think the terrain generation is pretty quick at the moment. I know we should have LODs, but I don't really see them enabled. But yeah, we have that. We have some logging, which you guys can't see. Let me quit. There we go. Okay. So let's see. I know we were doing voxel. Generators, we have biomes. Beautiful biome provider. There's an ocean biome, cold ocean biome, warm ocean biome, sandy beach, gravel beach, plains biome, windswept hills. There's a bunch of parameters which you can change. I believe that's what we need to do. But a lot of this stuff is honestly a little bit sort of confusing for me since I haven't again been working on it for a while. But yeah. Okay. There's a lot of stuff I would like to change for this game. That's why I was trying to recode it. But it's just been too... It's just too... There's a lot in here already. It would be a shame to have to recode all of it. So I'm trying to go back now and just improve on this. But, you know, it's been a challenge. Like, to get some things to be more optimized, like the world generation and chunk stuff, it's been a challenge. Okay. Right. Let's look at there is this world generator registry and the default world generator here. This has a bunch of noise setups, density stuff, get the biomes at a specific place, calculate the base height. Right, there's a lot of different ocean drop-off stuff. All these if statements are a little annoying to have to deal with. Right. Let's see. Default biome provider registers them. There's an override for the get biome at. Honestly, I feel like we could just recode all this. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm just going over, trying to remember what I did for this because it's been months since I last worked on it. But as you see here, it's a little voxel game I've been just randomly working on. At the start of the year, I worked on it, and then I kind of stopped working on it for a while. But yeah. It's got a lot of stuff in it, like lighting and transparent blocks. But yeah, I need to get the generation working and stuff. It's been a challenge, to say the least. Hey, Bran, welcome in. You'll never guess it, but I'm tired again today, and I don't know why. Is my chat not working on the screen again? Right. Oh no, it is. There we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm cleaning. Oh yeah. Almost done. My brain ain't burning. I need to figure out what I was doing here. Like, where are my... render distance and LOD distance? They're definitely enabled. Stuff. Okay. Here's my dog. Alright. People might be home, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go get some water, see what they're barking at. Alright. Jeez. No one's home, but the dogs are just barking. I don't know what they were barking at. There's some water. I somehow forgot the front door was open because I was letting the dogs out. Go on, Theodore. Go. Get. Go on. Go on. Get. Go. Theodore. Move. Move. God damn. Go on. So I keep standing right underneath my chair as I'm trying to move it. Alright. I've sent some dog pics in your Discord before. I don't got very many dog pics. Oops. Oh wow. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, glad to have you in here. Ren, I just saw what you said in your Discord about Oliver Tree. It's really unfortunate. There's a lot of helicopter accidents going on recently. Yeah. Yeah, I'm convinced not motorcycles, but helicopters are cursed. I'm convinced. You had Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. You had, obviously Albert Tree recently, rest in peace. Apparently very recent. And then I saw a post where a couple that just got married, the husband died in a helicopter crash, and the wife was like injured and hospitalized from it. Yeah, like they just got married, like they were in a helicopter ride for their wedding, or like right after their wedding. It's, yeah, honestly crazy. Very sad. I'm just convinced helicopters ain't it. Okay, what happened to my LODs? I swear I had more levels of them, but they all look the same. Do I even have my vertical render distance? I don't think so anymore. Yeah. I gotta implement that back in. My goal for this game and why it's been so complicated is I don't just want the render distance to render out horizontally like this. I also want it to render out vertically as well. As you see there, this chunk border, it goes up very high. The reason I need them to also render the render distance to also be up and down is so that we can have like super tall worlds, much taller than Minecraft. And without that, if we generate chunks in columns, then it's going to be generating way too much stuff that you don't even need to see all the way up there or underground, for example. Yeah, this is all... Yeah. And then I recently apparently changed the world height to, let's see. I swear it goes down way further than 0. Or maybe not. Like, yeah, it goes down to 0, but it goes up to like 2048. I believe. I'm supposed to be doing the forest collab today as well, but none of them have. Yeah, but no one's really replied. Just one person saying that they are busy today, which we knew since last weekend. So I'm not sure. And then last weekend we started at 6 p.m. my time, which is in 2 hours. So I don't know. Nobody's really said anything about it. Honestly, though, I'm fine postponing it because I don't know why I'm so tired recently. I mean, obviously, I haven't been getting much sleep lately, but I feel like I got an okay amount last night. Maybe I should take a page out of Ren's book and make a second cup of coffee. Though honestly, I think I've drank too much coffee too frequently, where it just doesn't really affect me or give me much energy. I'm getting a lot of Twitch/Kick promoter bots liking my stuff. Hey Leica, welcome in. This is a voxel game that I was working on earlier this year, for about 2 months or so. And then I haven't worked on for months since. I gotta work on some things. I'm trying to remember what I was working on. And so far I think I gotta do world generation, get cubic chunks in rather than column chunks. And I gotta make sure it loads very, it uses as little RAM as possible. That's the goal. I want to try to optimize it a lot. And LOD levels. I don't know what happened to my LODs, but I used to have more than just one level. I think I reverted a lot of it because it was not working too well. But yeah, so I need my render distance and LODs to not only render horizontally but vertically as well, so we can have tall worlds and stuff. But honestly, I haven't worked on this for a while. It's confusing. So let's see. Doing an RPG game, right? I always have so many ideas of games I would like to make, but then like I just don't go do them. Like I think a 2D game would be pretty cool to work on now, but like again, just don't go and do it. I wanted to make like a Stellar Blade kind of like character action third person game, which is what we're doing for college the past 2 months, but like I just felt like I haven't been doing much for it, as opposed to all my teammates who are doing considerably more work, I would say, than me. Right, my mesher, I believe, is also something important for chunk generation. I'm converting the chunks into actual meshes or whatever. But yeah, I've made a tweet about the SMP stuff. Like you replied to the first one I made a little while ago. I think you would be interested. I think Ren said something about it too. But besides you and one other person replying on it, I don't not much interest it seems. Yeah. Yeah, there's like no replies right now. But it was only I only made the tweet or I only retweeted it 3 hours ago, so maybe just give it a little more time. But yeah. Like yeah, exactly. MCH. Like Liminel here, is that how you pronounce your name? Liminelli? Liminel E Lumin Lumi? I don't know. We only just started interacting, but you seem very nice. And I think it would be cool. I would definitely invite you to that. Like a SMP VTuber SMP kind of thing. Well, right now my only ideas are mainly just like a vanilla SMP, pretty much, or with light mods like a voice chat mod, or I mean mainly that's yeah, like a voice chat mod, something like that. Just light mods, if any. I understand not everyone has like the best PC, so like a bunch of mods might not be the best play, at least not at first. If we ever do like a second SMP, if we ever get there, then we could do like, we can incorporate more mods or something. I don't know if other VTubers, like a lot of VTubers have like character lore for their model. A lot of VTubers treat their model as themselves as well. So I don't know if they want to incorporate like any lore into like the SMP or something like that. I'm not a very creative thinker, I will say. I'm definitely more of a technical person. Yes, Steve model. Isn't that model like pretty heavy for like especially with more detailed models? And then if you want to add your own model, that's also more complicated to set up. I mean, I can look at it, but everyone, like, I don't know how many people would actually want to get their own model for that mod. I definitely couldn't make my own model for it. So if anything, I would just be in my normal Minecraft looking skin. Okay, so this is something here. Do I have... I don't think I have this on Git. Do I? I don't know. Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, I'm back on... Okay, that would explain it. I think I'm back on this other branch. Check out this branch for the cubic chunks. Okay, that makes more sense. This makes all more sense why it's different than I remember. I was on a different branch. So then this one has a bit more to it then. Yeah, here we go. And as you can see, it's way more... It's way slower. Which is a little annoying. It shouldn't be much slower because it's not like there's a lot of vertical render distance going on. It's much slower and there's more levels of LODs. The lighting stuff's a little broken, it seems. Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh my... Alright, relax. Yeah, that branch is pretty much cooked, so... Check out safety. I want to make a new branch. I'm just gonna do that. New cubic chunk branch. And we'll see. We should be checking it out. Yeah, we are checked out on it. So okay. We'll incorporate a Y in this packed key here. Using that. And then using I32. Right, but let me... okay. Kind of like that, I believe. Get X. Get Y. Like that, I think. Right. So in Get X, it's actually different. Something like that. Okay. Well, closest missing chunk, we would need a Y now. Okay. Close all of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Key. There. squared plus 1 times y this to y. Bro, let's change it up. The chunk M chunk Y, right? So okay. Alright. How are we doing, chat? You up to anything special? Ren still cleaning? How does this, how would a mirror work? I don't even know. Probably better than what I was doing. Honestly, so tired. I was laying down just before stream, but not for very long. Section. Fine. So basically the chunks are going to be what chunk sections were, which was just a 16 by 16 by 16 block volume. Honestly, we could probably just remove chunk section and have it in chunk itself. Might just do that. Instead of you, we'll have those right there. We'll fill, set block, all this stuff. Move it over to public in here. Yeah. And that means this stuff. You need to go there. Yeah. Fill, set block, all this stuff. Go over here. Except replace chunk section with chunk. Okay. So we only have this, we have update, we have set and get block, we don't need a get section because this is a section now. Get state, set state, X, Y, and Z coordinates. Basically, okay. There's one class, 73. Just in this one class. There's a lot. There's many different classes and modules in here. Yeah. Okay, bound check. X, greater than 0. X less than 16. I'm just gonna say that. Now I'm at. Okay. We need to include block that HPP chunk section. Don't need to get chunk section. We don't have those anymore. This is the chunk section now. Section block count. Section block count. Right, because 16 is, yep, 4096. And I do an inline here. I guess. Okay. Did a chunk and did a chunk, but we haven't updated all of chunk manager and stuff. Top out at 25 lines per idea. Oh, what does that mean exactly? Do you just write and then you are like, I don't know what to do next when you get to around the 25 line mark or something, or oof. So now where's my CPP for this? What? What happened to my truck manager? Oh, you know what? Making multiple files, which am I switching together? Oh, okay. I mean, multiple files isn't necessarily a bad thing. What you want to do typically, especially for object-oriented programming languages like C++, C#, Java, uh, you want each class to have its own separate behavior or like job, right? You want to separate responsibilities, essentially, is what you want to do. I think I wasn't thinking and accidentally deleted the chunk manager CPP instead of chunk section. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna commit my changes then. Chunk logic. Oh, actually, I don't need to switch branches. I can just undo, change, or revert this one. There we go. Yep, that's why we like. That's why we like GitHub and like Git Solutions, whatever we would call it. Hmm. Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't know how. I've never made like actual programs. To be honest, this voxel game that I'm making here is my first real project in just Visual Studios from scratch. But it's not just a voxel game either. It's an actual engine, a voxel engine as well, using Vulkan as a renderer. So it's basically a game engine and a game using the engine. But yeah, this is the only actual application I've made. Notepad, oh boy. You know what language you're using? Yeah, I could do plugins and auto hotkey. Oh, okay, I remember. I think I've used that before, like ages ago. Um, I think yeah, it's been forever since I used that though. Yeah, the collab that started last week. Started at 6 p.m. my time, and it's already 5 p.m. and I don't see anyone I don't see anyone saying anything about it yet, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen there. I'm probably fine if we just postpone it because I'm really tired. But they would all have to agree to that because I'm unfortunately the world host. So if I don't tune in to the collab, then they're not gonna have the world to play on. The forest. Yeah. Okay. Bioman XYZ. What exactly am I changing here? Hey, draw transparent. Block, set block. Okay. Chunk. You need those. Chunk lit. We got the key there. I don't think so. It's a pretty old game. Like, they don't even have, like, borderless windowed mode or anything. But even then, I would need to, you know... Yeah, no. I don't think so. Mm. Yeah, no, there's no server or anything for it. It's just like someone loads into a multiplayer world and invites people or whatever. Okay. 248 divided by 16 is 128. That means 16 times... Oh, so this is already at 2048. Okay. And then this. CY plus 1 times section size. Yep. Chunk key get Y. Okay. 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 Hmm. Maybe this isn't the right way because it's an and. If all three of them are out, then we continue on. Okay. So yeah, this ain't gonna work. It needs to be all here. That's fine with me. Means I can keep this all like that. Why is this? Alright. Maybe we can do. We can at least move this stuff out. Alright, I guess the collab will be postponed. One person's feeling sick, another person's at a wedding, which we knew last week, but that's fine. And then another person saying they're also a bit tired. Everyone's tired, man. Man, what a time. But yeah, I'm fine with postponing it. As I said, I'm tired for some reason. But, yeah, maybe, that means we can do, simply, continue with this a little bit, or start, move on and do a game a little later. Like maybe some more Destiny 2. Or Starblade. I wanna do more of that as well. Yeah, for real. Like Monsters Inc. where the screams is collective energy, but also laughter. Hmm. Why do we have more CZ stuff going on here? Why is this stuff there again? There. Wish my text highlighting would work. There we go. And then this, of course, chunk Y to chunk chord. Oh, yeah. So like I was doing some Destiny 2 last night with another friend from the Forest Collab last week. and I got to Guardian rank 3 and like 330 power. Because he took me through, 2 dungeons. I also did a couple strikes as well. Because I had to for the, whatever. And also I did the first mission of Renegades because that was required for my Guardian rank to 3. Alright, so he took me through Shattered Throne and Pit of Heresy. As he only took very quick runs. Like, yeah, it didn't take too long at all. Y0 insert chunk key get X chunk Y -1 chunk C. You also need chunk Y now. Okay, there we go. We have an error here. Oh yeah, I need the lighting stuff to for the world. It needs to take chunks in. Okay. That's fine. Use chunk lit. Did I not change that? No, I didn't. There you go. Also, that. And then down here, you are a problem. So, world needs to be updated as well to have 3D chunks. Oh. God. worldwide. Do chunk chord worldwide. Local Y, world Y minus chunk Y times section size. Chunk Y. Chunk Y. If local Y 0. Chunk manager, mark dirty. Chunk X, chunk Y minus 1, chunk C. If local X, section, not X. Local Y, section size. This one. Mark dirty. Plus 1. Chunk C. Right. Maybe down here. Pass chunk Y in. Okay. This one should be good. Though I need to update the HPP file to include world Y there. Okay. That one's good. This one. Chunk Y. Y. Oh my god. It always gets me when they just bark suddenly for no reason. I think that's it, because everything else is already... It's already set up. Chunk manager should have no more errors. Yeah, you didn't update. And the lighting stuff, and the light engine needs to be updated as well. Chunk Y times section size. Okay, here's what I'll do. Let's worry about this one in a bit. Mm-hmm. Uncle Y. Uncle Y. This one's good. Oh my god, there's so freaking many of these same things. You need to be updated. Mm. You know what? There we go. Okay, now, what else do I need to change? I don't know, probably the mesher, I would imagine. Yeah. Now this file is long. 711 lines. Alright. Dogs. Hey. Alright, what else? We gotta do, something here. What are we doing? Hey, Mayor, welcome in. How you doing? Now people are home. I'm good. Just tired, of course, as usual. Chair. There we go. Little brother just came in and gave me the rest of his strawberry milkshake, it seems, from McDonald's. Fuck. pretty much the opposite of what this was. We're not doing all of this stuff then? What's going on here? There's a lot. It's getting removed. Huh. Get all of you then. Leave that where that is. Hello, Jerry. Welcome in. Y and Z. So, what do you have? A lot here. This is a lot. Jeez. Hmm. 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 Okay, so now it's being like, oh, let's do it differently again. How much back? How much further back can we roll this? Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, they simply do this. Oh. No, they actually do something a little more complicated. Well, actually, this is just the opposite, isn't it? We already did time section size. Okay. This stuff, I think this is probably as it should be, I think. Norm, the vertex pose, position, f of x, f of y, f of z, dx, dy, dz. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this is all the same. I don't think that they changed anything. So I think I gotta... Oh wait, because this is... Let's think about it here. We no longer have sections. We're just looping through chunks now. And this was looping through sections in the chunk, because before a chunk was a whole vertical column of 24 different sections. The sections were 16 by 16 by 16, but the chunk was 16 by 384 times 16 or whatever. Instead of looping through the chunk sections, so for each section, it's saying what are we doing? So we need to do it per chunk. Well, actually, we know. What we're doing is we're creating the chunk mesh for this one chunk now. So we already have the chunk. Yeah, so we already have the chunk. We don't need to loop through the sections. We just need to do this for one thing, which is the chunk. Let's take this stuff out. There's still a lot of stuff in here. Oh my goodness. So these are just the neighbors that we're looping through. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Dang dog barking. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna save this for later now. I think we did a lot of progress. It's nothing that we can test yet, because we still need to update the mesher for the new chunk system and whatnot. So rather, instead of continuing this now, because I am so tired, I can't even think. I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna work on the Discord for a little bit. I need to do that still. We're pretty much, for the most part, we're done with it. It's just that I don't have, like, I don't know, I don't have, there's some stuff. Alright, let's see here. Should be able to, yeah, there we go, right? Should be able to see this stuff, and I'm gonna, while we're at it, okay, just gonna slowly. Okay. There you go. So, this is my current setup here. We have a bot channel to catch bots. We have the welcome channel. We have rules and info. This has our rules embed, and it has an info embed with a little bit of about me information. My links, and then some server commands you guys will be able to do. We announcements, and then I have streams, which I set up. It uses Mix It Up to use this bot in order to send pings here. Whenever I go live. It doesn't tell me, it doesn't say the title of the stream though, unfortunately, so I might just change it out for like Pingcord or something. And there's some socialized channels, so there's the main chat, there's introductions, there's self-promo. That's the same thing I had for Ren's server, where you click this and it tells you some specific rules for self-promotion. Stuff like that. There's a leveling channel, which I added leveling rules, etc. There's an Ask Me channel, and this stuff is just mod stuff like logs and staff chat. So I need more channels, basically. And that's where I've been stuck the past couple days. Here's what I'm thinking. Oof. Okay. Sure. I don't know, there's a lot that I wanna set up there. I want like a media category. Right. Did I set up role permissions here? I did. Did I do that for here? Yes. And what about this stuff? Yep. We can do pets channel there, and then probably food, probably music. Right, and then memes, of course, art, games, maybe games, right? That makes sense. It's a good amount of media channels. Hmm. Game ideas, yes. I think this is good. I'll have to release this soon. I'm just procrastinating it, honestly. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, honestly, I think I need to go for now and lay down, and then I'll stream again tonight. Probably. Maybe Destiny 2 or Stellar Blade. One of those two. Because, yeah, I need to lay down. Hey, thanks for everyone for tuning in. And I know it's abrupt just ending it here, but it has been a good 2.5 hours. Just kind of doing random things, to be honest. That's kind of the essence of the chill streams, I think, I would say. Just relaxed, you know, doing random things. Probably keep me in the background as background noise, right? Um, yeah. I gotta release this Discord soon. I've been teasing it for a while now. But yeah, also if there's any YouTubers watching, I posted about making a Discord server for a Minecraft SMP, and it'd be apply to join, so like a public invite link, but it wouldn't allow just anyone to join. You'd have to apply, and you'd have to post your Twitch link and X link, like links to your X and Twitch accounts or YouTube channels, whatever, just so I can see who you are, you know. Well, that would be it, really. Just if anyone's interested, or you can hit me up on Twitter, DMs. Let me know, if you're interested in like a Minecraft SMP server for VTubers and streamers. Nothing too crazy. The plan would just be something simple, vanilla, lightly modded with like voice chat kind of stuff. Nothing like gameplay changing, really. But yeah. So let me know. I'm looking into that. That'd be pretty fun. Because it's not fun to play Minecraft by yourself, even if you do have that itch to play it. It's much more fun with people. And I think it would be even more fun streaming it. Streaming it and having people on the server is way more fun. For sure. But yeah, there's a lot of details to hammer out, like how it would work. There's some things we want to do for it, like I don't know if people want to do like their own lore or storylines or whatever. I would just do simple survival. That's all I'm all about. And yeah, that's all I can really say. Kind of lost my train of thought, but I'm tired. Um, yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh yeah, we also need to figure out hosting, because the more people, the more RAM it would need to a certain degree. Not a ton more, but still. All right. With that, I will see you all next time. Be sure to check out my links here. Socials. There we go. And there you go. Yep, that would my socials. I will see you all later tonight, hopefully. Hope I'm not too tired. If not, then probably tomorrow. And yeah. Once again, thanks. And see you next time.